Hello, yogis. Welcome to or welcome back to my channel. My name is Miriam, and on this channel, we do all things yoga all the time. Today, I'm coming to you with a fun and funky strengthening flow. This flow is all levels. You don't need anything but yourself and your mat, and maybe a couple of yoga blocks if you like to have that in your practice, or any other props you desire. We'll get right into it. We're going to start today's practice on our backs. So you can lie down completely flat, or you can always bend the knees, pigeon toe the feet gently and knock the knees together. Or you could take the soles of the feet together and let the knees fall out wide. And you might support with blocks or pillows underneath the legs at that point. Begin to soften or maybe even close the eyes and allow yourself to arrive into this moment. Invite a softening of the breath and awareness of the breath. Let the forehead smooth, the eyes to soften in their sockets. Allow your jaw to unclench and your shoulders to sink into the support of the mat beneath you. Take a few more moments to settle into this time and place, into your own body. And as you're ready, draw one knee and then the other up and into the chest, and start to rock yourself side to side. Turn those rocks into some circles, either direction. So you can let go of the knees to make larger circles. Then take those circles in the opposite direction. Pull the knees back up into your chest, one hand onto each knee, and begin to roll them away from and towards one another. And then take those circles in the opposite direction. And pull the knees back up into your chest. Take them wide towards the armpits, thighs gluing to the outer edges of your torso. You can stay here, or if you're ready for it, you can take a happy baby pose, grabbing the outer edges of the feet or ankles. And then you might rock side to side, whichever version of this pose you're in, by pulling on one leg and then the other. Coming back through center, release the legs down to the mat. Take the arms out to a soft T or a cactus shape and begin to windshield wiper the knees slowly side to side. Begin to make your way again back through center, drawing one leg and then the other up. Parallel your shins with the floor and the thighs at a 90 degrees to your hips, like you're sitting in a chair while lying on the floor. Then take the arms up, so also bend the elbows, stack them right over the shoulders. Forearms face one another, palms face one another, and the thumbs point towards you. From there, pull the low back down into the mat. Squeeze the belly button into the spine to engage the core. Start to lengthen out this left leg as you lengthen out the right arm, and then pull them back in. And do the opposite side. Right leg, left arm, go long. Keep that going. Keep pulling the low back down and into the mat. Squeeze the belly button in to keep the core engaged, and notice your breath as you do this. Make sure that you are breathing and try and smooth and slow down the breath here. Keep the side waist dragging in towards the solar plexus. Keep the breath smooth and strong as you move through these dead bug movements. Almost there. Last two. And when you've reached the end, draw the knees up into the chest. Rock yourself side to side and breathe deeply. From there, roll to one side or rock yourself all the way up, coming into a seated position, easy seated pose. Crossing legs, doesn't matter which one's in front for this, and take the hands to the tops of the knees. Create big circles now through the waist, rolling the spine around. Imagine your spine made of something like clay or silly putty. Let it be loose. Maybe the head and neck even get involved as you roll in circles here. Then take those circles in the opposite direction. And come all the way back through center. Take your hands to the tops of the knees now. As you inhale, draw your heart center through, arching the spine. Maybe look up. As you exhale, pull the heart center back, shoulder blades separate, tuck the chin round the spine. Inhale, draw it through, shoulder blades kiss, arching up. Exhale and round back. Keep those going with your breath. You might shut or soften the eyes here and really engage breath and movement into one. Next time you inhale, come up through that neutral spine, switch out the cross of the legs. Take this left hand over to the right thigh, sweep the right hand behind you. Push down into the floor as you inhale and lift through the crown. Exhale and open up that twist over to the right. Deep breaths to wrap the lungs around the spine as you twist here. One more inhale, sweep it through center all the way to the other side, right hand to left thigh, left hand behind. Same thing, inhale to lift up through the crown. Exhale, open that twist just a little bit deeper. One more inhale. Exhale, back through center. Drop your left hand over to the right. Sweep your right arm up and over to the left and take a side bend here. Push into that left hand so you can open it up, looking up underneath that right arm. Then come through center and switch sides. Right hand down, left arm up and over. Again, push into that right hand. Maybe look up underneath the left arm. Let's do one more time each side. Left hand down, maybe bend that elbow a little bit more and reach those right fingertips a little bit further. Up through center and over to the right again. Maybe that elbow comes down as you reach those left fingertips even further. And all the way back up through center. You can roll over the legs or roll to one side. We're coming into our tabletop position here. Wrists under shoulders, knees under hips. Go right into a few rounds of cat-cow. Inhale, arch the spine. Exhale, push the floor away and round it out. Two more. Inhale, drop the belly button, arch the spine. Maybe look up. Exhale, push the floor away, round. Last one. Inhale, arch. Exhale and round. Come through into a more neutral spine here. Imagine your arms like pillars now and turn the creases of the elbows towards the front of the mat. Without moving or bending the elbows in any way, start to drop your chest down between the gates of your arms towards the floor. Sink your heart center. Feel your shoulder blades pull together, almost like they're trying to kiss together on your back. Then push into the hands, pull the shoulder blades apart. Imagine doming through the upper back here. A few more like that. Drop the heart through, shoulder blades pull together. Push the heart away, round the upper back, shoulder blades pull apart. Two more. Drop it through, push away. Last one. Drop it through, push away. Then you can start to walk your hands back towards your knees. Sit up onto the heels. Make little fists out of the hands and roll out your wrists one direction and then the other. Squeeze and release the fingers a few times with the thumbs out and a few times with the thumbs in, and shake out the hands. Okay. Then come back into your tabletop pose. Tuck your toes under. Push yourself up and back and find your first downward facing dog. Begin to maybe pedal out the feet. Find movement. Readjust your stance. Maybe rock the hips side to side a few times. Make sure you're spreading the fingers wide and pulling your tailbone up towards the ceiling. Draw the belly button in towards the spine. Then move your ears towards your wrists. Settle in for a few breaths here. Now start to put a deep bend into your knees and walk your hands back to meet your feet, tipping yourself into a forward fold at the back of the mat. Take your hands to your shins, lengthen the spine, reach the crown of your head forward and root into your heels. The knees can keep that little bend in them. Inhale. Exhale and release. This time as you inhale, maybe you sweep the arms up, airplane arms as you lengthen the spine. Exhale, release. Last one, inhale, maybe airplane arms, maybe hands to shins. Exhale, release and find yourself in a bent knee forward fold. Maybe some movement, rocking side to side. Maybe you grab opposite elbows. Taking whatever intuitive movement your body's calling for in this moment. And switch out the cross of the arms if you've got the elbows crossed. Make your way back through center. Release the hands. Put an even deeper bend in the knees. Root into your heels and roll yourself all the way up to standing. Head and neck come up last. Roll the shoulders up, back, and down. We're standing in our Tadasana mountain pose at the back of the mat now. Lifting through the crown. Slight bounce through the knees. Next, inhale, sweep the arms up, reach up, maybe look up. Exhale, take a swan dive forward. Grace ground with fingertips, hands to shins, lift and lengthen. Exhale and fold yourself in. Inhale, reverse that swan dive, come all the way up, reach up. Exhale, take the hands through heart center. Again, inhale and sweep the arms up. Exhale and swan dive forward. Inhale, hands to shins, lift and lengthen. Exhale and fold. Inhale, root down, rise and reach. Exhale, the hands come to heart center. Once more, inhale, sweep the arms up. Exhale, take a swan dive in. Inhale, hands to shins, lift and lengthen. Now this time, bend your knees and walk the hands out into a plank pose. Draw the crown of your head forward, come onto the balls of the feet. Get strong by pushing into the base of the hands and imagine doming the upper back away from the floor. Take an inhale here. As you exhale, bend the knees and push the hips back into a bear pose. Then drop the left knee down to the mat and sweep the right foot up. outside of the right hand. Maybe you have blocks now for this one. Push the right heel down, top of the left shin, come all the way up, hands to heart center. Root the thumbs into the sternum and pull the shoulder blades together on your spine as you lengthen through the crown of the head. Imagine that you need to push your feet down to keep from lifting off of the mat, and then pull them towards one another. Find your smooth, steady breath. Take one more inhale here. On your exhale, release your hands down to the left-hand side of the mat as you heel toe that right foot through into the center of the mat. Tuck your left toes under, pop that left knee up, and walk both hands over to the left, parallel the toes. Inhale, lift and lengthen. And then find what you need here. So that might be a fold in. That might be little side to side lunges. You might make more circular motions. Ask your body what it's calling for in this moment, and then take it there. And come all the way back through center. Take one hand to each hip and make your way all the way up to standing into your Prasarita Padottanasana. Turn those right toes out to face the front of the mat. Look back and turn your left foot in about 45 degrees. As you inhale, sweep it into this warrior two on the right side. Look down and see if you can see your right big toe inside your knee. Push into the outer edge of that left foot. Extend the fingertips away from one another. Gaze out over the middle finger of that right hand. Start to notice your breath. Inhales and exhales, smooth and steady. Now flip the palms over. Inhale, sweep the hands up as you lengthen out that right leg, parallel the toes, and fold forward. Inhale, lift and lengthen, walk it to the back of the mat, frame out that left foot now, and drop your right knee. And pick up that left hand and heel toe the left foot wide. Maybe caterpillar crawl it forward. As you inhale, drop the hips, lift the chest. As you exhale, bring it back through a half split. Inhale and exhale. Keep these rocks going with your breath. If it feels good to stay in one position or the other for another couple breaths, you're welcome to. Next time you come forward, stay there. Plant your hands down. Tuck your right toes under. Pop that right knee up. Slide or step the left foot back to meet the right. Now you're back in your plank pose. Inhale here. As you exhale, push the hips back. Keep the knees lifted, finding your bear pose. Then drop both knees down to the mat and come sit up onto the knees. Take the hands to the low back like you were putting your hands into your pockets. Push the hands down, pull the elbows behind you. Lift the heart center into your gentle camel pose. Inhale. Exhale, release the hands down back into your plank pose. Inhale. Exhale to your bear pose. Once more, drop that left knee down and sweep the right foot forward. Okay. Untuck the left toes, push into that right foot, come all the way up. This time, maybe arms come up along the ear line, lifting through the crown of the head. Pull up on the wrist like someone was grabbing your wrist and lifting you towards the ceiling. Push the feet down like that's how you're going to stay grounded into the floor. Inhale and exhale, both hands to the left hand side of the mat. Heel toe that right foot towards center. Tuck left toes under once more. Pick up that left knee, walk it to the left into your wide-legged forward fold. And again, whatever movement your body's calling for today. So that might be a fold forward. Maybe you grab the ankles or the outer edges of your feet. Maybe you find a little movement rocking side to side. Start to make your way back through center. Lift up halfway, one hand and the other to the top. So the hips come all the way up. Once more, we're turning those right toes out. They're facing the back of your mat now. Turn your left toes in about 45 degrees and sweep it into a warrior two. Inhale. Stay for that exhale. Push the feet down and away. Then flip this right palm over. Next inhale brings you to an exalted warrior, tapping left hand to left leg, right arm reaches up and over. Exhale into a side angle, right arm to the thigh, left arm reaches. Inhale, exalted. Exhale, side angle. Inhale, exalted warrior. Exhale through that side angle. Inhale, sweep both arms up, parallel the toes. Exhale, fold forward and walk it around to the top of your mat. Frame out your left foot and drop your right knee down. Pick up that left hand, heel toe the left foot wide. Coming into our lizard lunge this time. So you can turn those left toes out at a bit of an angle. You might slide the right knee back just a little bit for a longer stance. Okay. You can always stay up on the hands. You can lower onto blocks. You could roll this left foot out to the outer edge if your hips prefer that. Or you might lower all the way down and onto your forearms here into your low lizard lunge, drawing your heart center forward. Keep the spine long. Keep the hips sinking. Keep the breath smooth. Start to climb your way back up onto the hands. Tuck your right toes under. Pop that right knee up and sweep the left foot back to meet the right. Inhale here. Exhale, push the hips back, find that bear pose. This time you're going to drop the right knee down and pull the left foot up outside that left hand once more. Untuck the right toes, push the feet down and come up into your lunge. Low lunge with a little bit wider stance. Push the thumbs into the sternum, pull the shoulder blades together, lift through the crown. I've been here before, just on the opposite side. So again, push your feet down like they're all that's holding you into the mat here. Steady breath. One more inhale. Exhale, the hands come down to the right hand side of the mat now as you heel toe the left foot through to center. Tuck the right toes under. Pop that knee up and walk both hands to the right, parallel the toes. This time we're just folding in. So as you fold, draw the crown of the head down. Your hands might stay down on the mat or blocks. You might grab the ankles here and draw yourself in. Keep pulling the belly button closer towards your spine. Push into the outer edges of your feet here. Start to climb your way up onto the hands, one hand and then the other to the tops of the hips, and come all the way up. Turn the left toes out, turn the right toes in. Sweep it into your warrior two here on the left side now. Push the feet down and away. Check that you can see that left big toe inside your left knee. Take your gaze out over the middle finger of that left hand. Steady breath. Start to flip the palms over on your next inhale. Lift, lengthen, parallel the toes, and fold forward. Walk it now towards the back of the mat, framing out that right foot. Drop your left knee down. Now you heel toe this right foot outside the right hand and maybe caterpillar crawl it forward. We're coming back into those half split rocks. Inhales bring you forward. Exhales pull you back, lengthen out through that right leg, pull the right hip back. Inhales forward. Exhales back. Follow your own breath pattern here. Next time you come forward, stay there, plant the hands, tuck the left toes under, sweep the right toes back to meet the left into your high plank. Inhale. Exhale, push the hips back, find that bear pose, then drop the knees down, sweep yourself up, hands come to those back pockets on the low back, push the hands down as you open the heart up towards the ceiling. Take the biggest inhale you can muster here. Exhale and release back down. Plank pose once more. Inhale. Exhale through your bear pose. Again, that right knee is coming down. Left foot steps forward outside the left hand. Untuck the right toes. Sweep yourself up. Maybe this time the arms come up along the ear line, lifting the hands, reaching those wrists up as you push the feet down. Pull them towards one another. Steady breath, steady gaze. One more inhale here. Exhale, both hands come down inside to the right side of the mat. Heel toe the left foot towards center. Tuck those right toes under. We're popping that knee up. Walk it back to the right. Again, we're just folding in for this one now. Drop the crown of the head down towards the floor. Same option for your hands. Maybe the hands stay planted on the mat. Maybe you grab ankles or feet. Start to make your way up through center, one hand to each hip, come all the way up. Left toes turn out, right toes turn in. Again, sweep it into that warrior two. Inhale. Stay for that exhale. Push the feet down and away. Then flip that left palm over. Inhale, exalted warrior. Right hand taps the right leg. Exhale through your side angle. Right arm reaches up and over, left hand to the thigh. Inhale, exalted warrior. Exhale through your side angle. Inhale, exalt that warrior. Exhale, side angle. Inhale, lift yourself all the way up. Now lengthen out that leg, parallel the toes. Fold forward. Lift and lengthen. Walk it back to the top of the mat. Frame out that right foot. Drop the left knee and heel toe the right foot out to the right into your lizard lunge. So again, you might step that left knee back a little bit or caterpillar crawl the right foot forward. And then take it where you want to take it on this side. Maybe that's the same place you went on the other side, lowering down to forearms, releasing the blocks down levels. Maybe this right foot rolls to the outer edge or stays planted. Keep the spine nice and long here, long spine. Smooth breath. Slow down your heart rate by slowing down the breath. And start to climb back up and onto the hands. Tuck the left toes under, pop that knee up. Right foot steps or slides back. Take an inhale in your plank pose. Exhale, lower the knees down, come to a wide knee or a narrow child's pose, resting the forehead on the floor, or make a pillow of your hands and release the arms. If you're in a narrow child's pose, you can take the arms down along your sides, palms facing up. Spend a few moments here simply focusing the breath. Inhales and exhales. Sweet and smooth. When you're ready, start to lift your way back up and into a tabletop position, then through a plank pose and a downward facing dog. Okay, inhale, put a bend in the knees and walk the hands back to meet the feet. Inhale, hands to the shins or airplane arms up through that half lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rise all the way up, reach up. Exhale, hands through heart center. Let's take a full round of breath here. Inhale, sigh it out. Okay, here we go. Inhale, sweep the arms up. Exhale, take that swan dive in. Inhale, hands to shins or airplane arms. On your exhale, walk it out to a high plank pose. Draw the crown of your head forward. Inhale. Exhale through your bear pose. Drop the left knee, sweep the right foot forward outside the right hand. Now, option here, you can keep that left knee down or pop the left knee up for this one as you push the right foot down. Pull the back of the left knee up and bring it up into your high lunge. You can always lower this left knee down for a low lunge instead. Draw the belly button in, lift the crown, thumbs root into the sternum as you pull the shoulder blades together. Steady breath. One more inhale. Lower the hands down now to the left hand side of the mat. Maybe that knee stays lifted or you lift it up as you heel toe the right foot to center and walk both hands to the left. Inhale, lift and lengthen. Exhale, maybe this time you float the arms up and just drop the crown of the head towards the mat. Push the feet away from one another. Then start to lift up, maybe without the arms, sweep them up, land in your warrior two here on the right side. Left toes turn in, right toes turn out. Inhale and exhale, stay. Now flip this right palm over. Start to lower the right forearm to the right thigh. Reach those left fingertips up or along the ear line, reaching towards the front of the mat. Look up underneath that left arm. Make a long line of energy from the outer edge of the left foot through those left fingertips. You could stay here with the right forearm on the thigh, or you might slide that right hand down to the floor or a block inside the right foot. Inhale and exhale. Use an inhale to sweep your way back up through center, parallel the toes, and fold forward. Lift and lengthen, walk it to the back of the mat. Now, same option, maybe you keep that right knee lifted this time as you inhale in this runner's lunge and bring it back through a lengthened out pyramid pose on your exhale. Inhales forward, exhales back. If that right knee is lifted, try a few times popping the left toes up. And a few times keeping them planted. You can always drop that right knee and make this half split rocks instead. Now bring it back through center, plant the hands, sweep the left toes back to meet the right into your plank pose. Inhale here. Exhale through that bear pose, drop the knees, sweep the arms up. You can either take the hands to the back pockets or make it a full camel pose here. Hands to the backs of the heels, lift the heart. Biggest inhale you can find. Come all the way back up, sweep the hands down, back into your plank pose for an inhale. Exhale through your bear pose. Again, that left knee is dropping, right foot forward. Same option here. You can keep that left knee down, or you can pop it up here for a higher lunge. Push the feet down, start to lift up. Maybe this time arms come along the ear line. Pull the belly button in, corset everything in towards the solar plexus. Pick the back of that left knee up and then see if you can sink the hips a tiny bit deeper. Inhale and exhale. Take one more inhale. Exhale, lower both hands down to the left-hand side of your mat as you heel toe that right foot to center. Walk the hands to the left, lift and lengthen. Fold in, same option. Maybe you just lift the arms here and fold in with the power of your legs. Drop the crown of your head towards the floor and pull your belly button in. Start to sweep your way up. Land in a warrior two on the right side once more. Inhale and exhale. Flip that right palm over. Take it back into your exalted warrior this time. Really root that right heel down and push into the outer edge of that left foot. Pull the right fingertips towards the back of the mat and then drop this left shoulder away from the ear, light through the left hand. Come all the way back up through center, parallel the toes, sweep it forward. Lift and lengthen, walk it back to frame out the left foot. Maybe keep that right knee lifted, heel toe the left foot wide into a high lizard lunge here. So you can always lower that right knee down. Push into the inner edge of this left foot. If you're in this high lizard lunge, we're not going to roll to the outer edge. And then maybe lower down onto forearms or forearms to blocks. Keep pulling the back of that right knee up and pull the heart center and crown of the head forward. And if that right knee is lifted, you can lower it down now. If you're on the forearms, you might stay there as you untuck the right toes. Sweep this left hand to the left thigh and push the thigh away from you. That left foot's going to roll to the outer edge, open into a twist to the left. You can stay right there, or maybe you bend that right knee and reach back for the right foot, kicking it away from you or pulling it in towards you for a quad stretch. Release that right foot if you've got it. Sweep the left arm around. Plant the left hand, plant the right hand, lift the right knee, and sweep the left toes back into your plank pose. Inhale. Exhale, push it back into your bear pose. This time you're dropping that right knee. Sweep the left foot forward. Maybe pop up into a higher lunge. Now you're in a high runner's lunge shape. Or you can keep that leg down. Start to lift up, hands to heart center. Push the feet down into the mat, lift the crown, corset the waist in. Push the thumbs into the sternum and feel your shoulder blades kiss together on your spine. Steady breath. One more inhale. Lower the hands down to the right hand side of the mat as you heel toe the left foot towards center. Walk both hands to the right, parallel the feet. Lift and lengthen and then fold in. Maybe the hands stay down. Airplane arms, or maybe this time you interlace the fingers behind your back and fold forward. Push into the outer edges of the feet. Keep yourself steady here. Start to lift up. Release the hands if you've got that interlace. Sweep yourself up and find that warrior two on the left side. Inhale and exhale. Steady it out. Then flip this left palm over, left forearm to the thigh, right fingertips reach up or along the ear line. Take that side angle pose. Push through the outer edge of that right foot, long line of energy through crown of the head, right fingertips. Maybe you stay there, or maybe this left hand reaches down inside that left foot, floor or block. Use an inhale to sweep yourself back up, parallel the toes and fold back in. Lift and lengthen, walk it towards that right foot now. Left knee might stay up as you inhale through your runner's lunge, exhale through a pyramid. Same thing here. If that left knee's lifted, try popping up those right toes a few times as you pull that leg back. Bring it forward, plant the hands, sweep that right foot back to meet the left, plank pose. Inhale. Exhale into your bear pose. Drop the knees, sweep the arms up, either through that back pocket camel or hands to the backs of the ankles here. Open your camel, inhale. Exhale, sweep it back around, plant the hands back through your plank pose. Inhale. Exhale through your bear pose. Last time, drop that right knee, sweep the left foot forward. Maybe pick that right knee back up and then sweep yourself up, arms along the ear line or hands to heart center. Corset the waist in. Lift through the crown, lift through the wrists. See if you can sink the hips a tiny bit more. Start to lower the hands now to the right hand side of the mat. Left foot, heel, toes towards center. Walk it into that wide-legged forward fold. Same option. Maybe you just fold. Reach the arms out wide or interlace the hands behind your back. Do it the opposite way you did last time. As you drop the crown towards the floor. Push the feet away from one another. Gently draw the belly button in. Start to release the hands now. Come all the way up. Once more, find that warrior two now on the left side. Inhale. Exhale. Then flip that left palm. Take it into exalted warrior here. Right arm is light on that right leg. Left heel pushes down firmly. Maybe you can find a little more space, reaching those left fingertips back. Back up on an inhale. Exhale, fold forward. walk it back to frame out that right foot, and then heel toe the right foot wide. You can always lower that left knee down into a low lizard lunge. Stay up on the hand, push the inner edge of this right foot down, or maybe lower forearms to blocks. Pull the back of the left knee up and draw the crown of the head and the heart towards the front of the mat. Start to lower that left knee down. If the forearms are down, you can keep them down as you sweep this right hand to the right thigh and push both arms down. Maybe that right foot will roll onto the outer edge here. Sorry, there's a lot of outside noise today, so if you're hearing all of that, I apologize. You can stay right here, or you might bend that left knee and reach back, grab the foot, kick it away from you, or pull it in close. Begin to release that left foot as you unwind through center, up onto the hands, tuck the left toes under, and find your way into your last plank pose. Inhale, exhale, take it in once more to your child's pose. Release the arms from doing any work. Again, maybe make that pillow, or take the arms back along your sides. Start to lift yourself up into a tabletop. Walk your knees towards your wrists, either crisscross the ankles, sweep the legs to one side, and make your way down and onto your back here. As soon as you get there, draw the knees up into the chest and rock yourself side to side. And bring it through center. Drop your feet down to the mat. Hip width apart. Take your arms down along your side, palms facing down. See if you can tickle the backs of your heels here. Start to push down into the mat as you roll the hips up into your bridge pose, and then roll yourself down. Take a few rolling bridges with the breath, inhaling up, exhaling down. Now, if you have a block and you want to take a supported bridge pose here, you can. Or maybe this time you lift up into an active bridge pose, interlace the fingers or grab the edges of your mat. Walk your shoulder blades together. Push your feet down, see if you can lift the hips higher, and then open the front of your throat by untucking your chin from your chest. Take another inhale. Slow release on the exhale. Roll the spine down one vertebrae at a time. Then take the arms out to a T or a cactus and windshield wiper your knees softly side to side. Next time that the knees come over to the left, keep them falling over to the left, and then maybe turn and look back to the right as you pull that right shoulder to the mat. Stay right there, or you can take this left foot on top of the outer right knee or thigh and let it be heavy. Drawing that right hip forward and down. If the left foot is on top of the right thigh, keep it there as you pull the legs back up through center and then come into a figure four. Lift and lower the hips just to realign the spine. Flex the left toes. Stay right there or reach your arms through that hole you've created. Grab the back of the right thigh or maybe the front of the right shin into your figure four. And then you might rock side to side here. Keeping those left toes flexing. And coming back through center, release that right foot down. Unwind the left foot, take the arms back out to that T or cactus as you drop both knees over to the right. Turn and look back to the left and pull that left shoulder down towards the mat. You can stay right there or take the right foot now on top of the outer left knee or thigh and let it be heavy, pulling forward and down. Breathing yourself space into that left hip. If the right foot is on the left thigh, keep it there as you make your way back up through center, turning into a figure four. Lift and lower the hips just to realign the spine. Flex the right toes and then maybe hands through that hole. Grab the back of the left thigh or the front of the left shin as you draw the legs up towards you. Maybe you rock yourself side to side. And coming all the way back through center, release that left foot down, unwind the right foot. Draw both knees back up and into the chest. Take one hand to each knee and circle them away from and towards one another. And take those circles in the opposite direction. Drawing the knees back up towards you, wide towards the armpits. Stay right there, squeezing thighs to the outer edge of your torso, or reach your arms up the insides of your legs for the outsides of your feet and make yourself a happy baby. You can rock that baby side to side by pulling on one foot and the other. From there, begin to take any last little movements that your body desires before you work your way into a Shavasana pose. Realign yourself onto your mat. You can take the arms and legs long, or again, you can plant the feet, pigeon toe the feet, and knock the knees together. Or take the soles of the feet together and the knees out wide. Begin to soften or close the eyes here. Begin to realign yourself with your breath, feeling the gentle rise and fall of your chest. Feel your back body rooted into the mat. Begin to drop into breath now, imagining your breath like a sweet ocean wave, lapping up from your feet to the crown of your head. Each inhale, an incoming wave covering you with calm. Each exhale, a receding wave carrying away with it anything no longer serving you. Inhales to bring calm. Exhales to release. Feel your body soften, your forehead relax, your shoulders rest. Invite yourself into this moment. There's nothing else you need to do right now. There's nowhere else you need to be right now. Give yourself permission to be here now. Know that all of that will still be left when you get up. Right now is simply moments for self. Keep breathing this way, calm ocean waves rolling over you and rolling off of you. When you feel ready, you could stay here for longer if you wish. Or begin to wiggle fingers and toes now. Deepen your inhales and exhales. Slowly roll over to one side and find your way into a fetal position. Keep the eyes soft or closed. Begin to push the hands down into the floor to lift yourself up into a comfortable seated position. Keeping the eyes soft or closed, take your hands to heart center. Feel your heart beat against your thumbs. Feel your breath soft in the lungs. Feel your face relaxed, forehead smooth. We'll release practice with a deep breath in the nose and out the mouth. Deep inhale. Let it go. I hope this practice serves you well through whatever you're about to get into for the rest of your day, evening, morning, or night. I hope you meet me here again on the mat. Thank you so much. Have a beautiful